Not all hair is created equal. We have Chinese, Indian, Brazilian, and then we have machine-made toppers, we have handmade toppers. There's so many different options and it can be really, really overwhelming. So if you're investing in toppers or extensions, this is kind of like a little crash course as to what you're really looking for. So when we're talking about hair, the most common kinds that you're probably going to find in the market is Chinese, Brazilian, and Indian. And oftentimes you'll hear marketing terms like Remy human hair. And while that is good and you should definitely be looking for that, it's not the be all end all. All that means is it came from a human being and that the cuticle runs in the same direction, but it goes far past that. There's Slavic, Chinese. Now, when we're looking at toppers and densities, we want to be checking out the square footage of the actual base of the topper. And I've got a couple here in my hand. So we've got little mini guys. We've got larger guys like these guys here. And then we've got machine-made guys here, okay? So this one's a hand-tied, and this one's a machine-made. So I'm going to break down kind of the difference of all of them. So a Chinese hair, typically the hair is a little bit coarser. The hair is a little bit, not coarser, but like to get any type of a blonde, you have to go through more chemical processing, right? If you look at Chinese, Indian, Brazilian hair, their hair is very naturally thicker. It's dark. So anytime you want anything blonde or very lightweight, Chinese hair is not going to be the way to go. Chinese hair can be really good quality and it can absolutely be perfect for some people, but it's not going to be the best option for somebody that has extremely fine, thin hair because it can be very bulky. Now, when you look at a topper, the other thing too is when you first put them on your head, they're going to be very liney. And I actually have a whole other video on like me putting this topper on my head, the one that I'm currently wearing, and cutting it to show you like the difference after it's been blended. But when you're looking for a topper piece, you want to determine like, is it something that you actually want to be able to see through, or do you want more full coverage? I am actually wearing a more full coverage one. Because mine is for volume. This one, though, would be for somebody that has extremely fine hair that wants it to look natural. So this would be part of our Halo collection. And this one is one of our essential lines. So it is kind of like a training wheel type of piece. It is lower investment quality, but it's still a good quality piece for somebody that wants to get their hands in there, still curl it, straighten it, that kind of thing. Now that one is Chinese hair. Or sorry, no, this one, the origins, we actually don't know what it is. And sometimes you can get origin surprise ones too, and that's why they're typically priced lower. Okay, now the next one I'm going to show you here is Slavic hair. Okay, so this is one of our AirNet systems. I really like this one because they're multi-purpose. These ones can actually be permanently integrated on the head, and they can also be clipped in. So our clip-in ones, I don't have any with me here, but they have a comb piece that goes this way so that when you clip them in, there's not actually a comb, like a clip coming up here. And then there's 3 little clips on the side. So these ones are really, really good for creating full density coverage, and they're very natural looking. If you look up at the part here, these guys can be really moved around. They can be blow dried, all that kind of stuff. But when you see the actual density of the strand, you see how thin it is, right? They're not quite a full wig, but they do offer quite a bit of coverage. These are going to be most premium because they are Slavic. If you look at the ends of the hair, you'll see how soft it is in terms, okay? Now, when we're working with Chinese hair, you can absolutely take a Chinese topper and you can notch out a lot of the density down here too. But if your hair is very, very fine and you're looking for a more premium quality piece, I definitely typically tend to recommend Slavic, okay? So the last piece I'm going to show you is a machine-made piece. This one is also a Slavic hair piece. But if you look at it, the parting on this guy is not quite as fluid, right? He's got more of a defined part line. You can't really move him, but he's still a really good option for somebody who is looking for a higher end piece. Look at that. That wants that nice, light, flowy piece on their head. I look so funny with this on my head. So that's kind of a crash course into hair. If you are on the finer side, you're looking for something that is going to last you a really long time. Slavic hair would definitely be the way that I go. In saying that though, Chinese hair and mystery origin hair is not the end of the world. When you are looking for something budget friendly, like I have a mystery unknown origin piece in my hair currently. It can still be curled, it can still be styled. I just don't expect to get quite as long of a wear out of it. But it does me well for day-to-day life. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like toppers, so I went with kind of a lower piece just to kind of play. Slavic hair is definitely more rare. There are a lot of companies that do pretend or claim to have Slavic hair, so make sure you really do your research and make sure that the company that is presenting you the Slavic hair definitely has like an origin story and can kind of tell you where their hair has kind of come from, how it's processed, that kind of thing. The other thing that you're looking for too when you're looking with hair is to make sure that it's got an ethical background. There is a little bit of stuff in this industry. So the best way to determine a topper or wig or extensions would be to book a consultation versus just ordering something out of a catalog, so that you can ask questions, so that different pieces can be shown. Oftentimes we work with you to create more customized pieces. Budget can range anywhere from $300 to $400 upwards of $4,000 to $5,000. In full transparency, we'll try and work with you to kind of figure out what it is that you're looking for in terms of density, in terms of wear, in terms of color, all that kind of stuff. We have a wide range of color swatches. This is just some of our swatches, but a lot of the times we'll go past this and we'll actually start physically coloring your pieces to customize them even more. So if you are wondering about what a piece could look like for you, feel free to book a consultation in my calendar, and that way we can discuss a little bit more of a customized plan versus just me sending you a catalog link.